So where have I been? It's been a couple months since my last video or live stream, and I'm sure there's a few of you out there, maybe, that are wondering what on earth happened to me, because I was uploading and I was doing live streams fairly regularly, and then it just stopped. Well, there's a few reasons why. The main reason is illness. So my daughter unfortunately ended up in hospital for 5 nights, starting on Christmas Eve. So we're in hospital on Christmas Day, which was very traumatic, as you can imagine. But luckily she bounced back pretty quickly when we got out. And but then I got ill, my wife got ill, I got ill again. There's been so many colds. So that's certainly been a contributing factor to me vanishing. Secondly, I think I mentioned in my last video or live stream that we're hoping to move house, and we've had an offer accepted on a house, but we're trying to sell our house and it's just dragging on. We've not managed to sell our house yet. So that's been at the forefront of my mind and a big distraction. I've just not been able to focus on much outside of house stuff, family, work. There's not been much headspace for anything outside of that, really. So yeah, Football Manager has been pushed down the pecking order in terms of priorities. Those of you that watched the first few episodes of this series will know I'm not a massive fan of FM26, and I suppose that has prevented me from really getting into this. Well, getting into the game, but also getting into this series. But I was enjoying it, and you know, there's been some ups and downs during this series so far. We've had an incredible run here, of course, but it's been a bit up and down lately. However, we go into today's episode second place. I almost got sacked when I was down here at the start of the season, but we've really pushed on, and we're only behind Bar City on goal difference. But look, the top three, 65 points. 4th place, 63. 5th place, 63. It's remarkably close at the top of the table. We could win the league, or we could finish mid-table looking at this. It really is that close. And we've got 3 massive games coming up. Firstly, at home against top of the table, Bath City. Then we've got Dorking, who I believe are quite high up. They're in 8th. They're only 5 points below us. And then we have Worthing, who I'm pretty sure are 3rd. Yes. So I'm going to do 3 matches in this video. It's a bit adventurous considering I've not done anything. I've not even played Football Manager since the last video. I don't even know if it was a video or a live stream, the last thing, because it's been a mixture of videos and live streams, this series, which I've enjoyed doing. It's probably not worked for the YouTube algorithm. I know just series in general don't really work for the YouTube algorithm, but this is what I'm doing. I'm doing what works for me, and I just fancied making a video today. I've vanished, and I apologise for that. I didn't post anything on Twitter or YouTube or anything. I've just been out of the loop, and I think there's been some patches on FM26. Perhaps it's improved things. I don't know. I have no idea what's been going on in the FM26 world. I've not been keeping abreast of YouTube. I've not been logged into my Golden FM Twitter. I try and stick away. Like when I'm not doing stuff, I just try and stay away from social media as much as possible, because that just works for me. I don't want to get too addicted to social media. Instead, I just go on Reddit and just read Reddit all the time, which I know is social media as well. Anyway, I can't remember half my players. We just go. I can remember them. I remember their names, but I can't remember if this was my first choice 11, and I've been mixing it up lately, and I don't know. I just can't remember. I could watch the videos back, but I'm not going to. I'm just doing what works for me. So sorry if it doesn't work for you. If you're watching this and it just doesn't work for you, that's fine. Click away. I don't mind. You do what's best for you, and I'll do what's best for me. Not a great start. My computer just froze. I was drawing 1-1 with Bath City in that first match. 60th minute, my computer just died. I don't know if that's telling me something. Is it telling me you shouldn't be making this video, you shouldn't be playing Football Manager, you shouldn't be making YouTube videos anymore? That's maybe looking at it a bit bleakly, but not great. This computer has been on its last legs for a while, and but it's never frozen whilst I've been making a video. By a while, I mean years. It just will randomly freeze every now and then, but it just doesn't tend to do it when I'm making a video, weirdly. But here we go. I'm going to have to record this Bath City match again. It was 1-1. Probably going to lose now. I would have taken a draw, even though we're second. I feel like just keeping hold of that second place would have been okay. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on FM26? Has it improved since updates? I've just not kept abreast of what's going on in the world of Football Manager 26. In fact, I'm going to have to skip ahead now because we're quite a few days behind when I think I'll save it before the match. Otherwise, if it happens again, I have to go through all of this again. But yeah, has FM26 improved in your eyes? You let me know. Because I don't know. Also, is my tactic going to work anymore with all the updates? It's been working brilliantly lately. Well, by lately, I mean 2 months ago. Well, here we go. Can I remember the players' names? I don't know. Right. Why is Adesanya out the team? He was a star. He might have been injured, I guess. I'll put him on the bench. Just because this is the starting lineup that has been given to me from whatever I was doing previously. So we're going to go with this. Top of the table clash. Exciting match against Bath City at home. Which is good, I think. Are we better at home or away? I don't know. Not sure. In real life, Chumps City are mid-table. So I'm overall doing much better than real life. Well, they take ages to warm up, don't they? It's probably just my computer. It's dying. Once I've moved house and settled, perhaps I'll invest in a new computer if we have any money left. I'm just going to try and motivate all the individual parts of the team. And off we go. Hinchelwood, our Australian forward, has been a revelation for us. Lyle Taylor alongside him. Probably not been as good as he has been in real life. So this is the table. Look at that. It's so close. Well, if we can win, we go above Bath. If we draw, Worthing might go above both of us, and it might be another top of the table clash in the last match of today's episode. Oh, an early attack for Bath here. Oh, that was close. Well, they've not changed the Champs City stadiums in the patch. I know there is someone that's worked on a stadium thing, realistic stadiums and stuff. I might give it a go. I'm just playing the game the way I want to at the moment as they take the lead. That was offside. It's offside. I'm sorry if it looks a bit murky. It's a bit grey in my room. I've tried working with the lighting, but it's just been so grey and rainy for weeks now. Yesterday was a beautiful sunny day, the first beautiful Saturday for months, Valentine's Day. Today is raining again. When will it end? Here's Grimwood. I feel like I've been a bit depressing, but yeah, let's try and be bright and happy and enjoy this video. And yes, we're winning. Ben Hinchelwood. I think Lapsell had the shot. It must have hit Ben Hinchelwood. It's deflected off him. He'll take it. I'll take it. Let's be happy. We're winning against Bath City. We're top of the table. We might get promoted. Try and be positive, Paul. You're going to win this. You're going to get promoted. And you're going to be motivated to continue with this series. Chumps to champs. All the way to the Premier League. All the way to the Champions League. Oh dear. I've got a few months until FM27. I can do it. I'm not sure I can. If I'm moving else, that's going to get in the way as well. There's going to be so many things getting in the way. Stay positive. Come on, stay positive. You can do this. Hopefully you can help me do this. If anyone's watching. Here comes Ronan into Adigan. Nice play. Look, moving up the pitch. Castiglione. Oh, lovely. Adigan. Or passing it around on the edge of the box. Corbett. Barbrook. Look at this play. And, it's tipped around the post. That was some lovely, intricate football. At one point then, I didn't think we were going to have a shot. And we were just going to pass it for the rest of the half on the edge of their box. That would be quite impressive, doing that for... I wonder what would happen if you just did that. Like, would the rest of the opposition team eventually just come back and, I guess, they'd swarm around you and you wouldn't be able to just keep passing it between your players on the edge of the opposition box? It just wouldn't be possible, would it? I suppose it technically is possible, but unlikely. As they recover with Pekova. It's 1-1. Is that how you say his name? Pekova? 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 Dunno. Oh yeah, we can do shouts. That was introduced just before I stopped playing. Let's go demand more for the last minute. Don't think it's done anything. And at half time it is 1-1. And Worthing are top because they're winning. What shall we say then? Let's go with that. And Taylor once again not having the best. Castiglione's been a bit poor on the right hand side. Let's move Corbett to the right and bring on Remy. I like Remy. I think he's a player that's left in real life. Half these players are left in real life, by the way. Here we go then, looking for a second. Corbett into the box, crosses it in, knocked away. Corbett back on the ball. It's back to Ronan, our Gibraltarian international. And once again, we're just not really sure what to do with the ball, but it's over the top for Adigan. He's round the back and Lowell Taylor makes it 2-1. Do we keep it on attacking? I feel like I will. Try and get a third. Corbett's quite tight. I'm going to bring on Barzy. And Lapsil's having a good game, but Adigan's... Oh, did Adigan just get the assist? We'll keep him on. We'll just make the one change for the time. But did I make the change? I don't think I did. I don't think it registered. It didn't register. Barzy's going to come on. And Long King's not playing particularly well at the back, is he? But I don't think we don't have a centre back. Appiah's injured. Low crosses. It worked, didn't it? So we're going to heed my assistant's advice. That's knocked up the pitch for Lyle Taylor. Brings it down beautifully. And now what's he going to do? The veteran striker. Look at him go. This is lovely football. And this should be a third, but it's a fantastic save. What a save. Tipped it onto the crossbar. 20 minutes. This is where it froze last time, I think, when it was 1-1. So we've managed to get past the 60th minute. I'm going to bring on Adigan. He's played, like, Lapsil's played well there, but bring on some fresh legs. Ronan's going to come. He can't come off. Don't have the right players to come on here. I think I'll bring Hinchelwood off for Barham. And let's tell them to... I want to see this result through. As soon as I go off attacking, we're going to concede. One more sub. Ronan is very tired, but I just don't have it. Barzy could go there, and then there's just no one. Maybe Adigan could go there, and we'll bring on Clark and just play around a little bit. We'll go with that. Injury time. Can we hang on? This would be an incredible win. And we've done it. We've beaten Bath City. We're top of the table. Wow, the weather was listening to me because the sun has come out. And now it's actually too bright in my room. And I'm trying to stop the light. I need to have a proper lighting setup, I guess. Anyway, this is the second match. We're against Dorking Wanderers. It is Dorking Wanderers, isn't it? Dorking Wanderers, yeah. They've had a sort of rise up the leagues against all odds, I think. Or maybe not. Have they had money? They've probably had money. I don't know anything about them. Dorking Wanderers. They are professional. So... And I don't remember them ever being at this level until recently. Anyway, this is a big match. We're away from home. Looks like a nice stadium, but all the stadiums look nice on FM26, or bigger than they should be. And I'm going with the same lineup, just because we won against Bath City. So Dorking are down in 10th, 61 points, but only 7 behind us. So all can change very quickly. If we lose a couple games... we could be completely out of the picture. Well, not out of the picture, just below a load of teams. First highlight of the game, 13th minute. Here's Castiglione. Hinchelwood. Oh, that's nice. Cross to the back post. Taylor can't get on the end of it. Can't talk. And here comes Ronan. Adigan. Lovely. Brilliant goal. Lowell Taylor again. And he's back in form because he had a spell where he wasn't doing particularly well. Just smashed my knee on my desk. But he scored 2 and 2 today. That's really good. Should have watched that highlight. Why did I skip? Sorry. You can go back and watch it again, can't you, if you want. Dorking's goalkeeper that wasn't a little kick for sure. It was a big old kick, but to no one. And we've got possession again. Barbrook. Going nowhere. Back to Long King. Nice play into Adigan. Oh, what a through ball to Lowell Taylor. 2-0. Brilliant through ball from Jason Adigan, who is another player that's been a bit inconsistent this season. Taylor's been one. Adigan, Castiglione, Corbett. That's kind of why we're not running away with the league, because we had such a poor start to the season. Then we turned it around, won multiple games in a row. Been a little bit inconsistent lately. But today, FM26 is trying to pull me back in. It's letting me win because I've not opened it for so long. Is there any truth in that? Well, they've just got a goal back, so maybe not. 2-1. Once again, the wingers aren't really doing much, are they? Struggling to get the wingers into play here. Let's go with that. I will need to make some subs because there's a lot of games at this level and you often play 2 or 3 days apart. A lot of teams are semi-professional and they're having to play every 3 days at times. And a long throw opportunity maybe for Dorking. It's crossed to the back post. Overhead kick. Wow. That's unlucky. It was just caught by Haig. Nonchalantly. Nonchalantly. That's a hard word to say. And he pumped it up the pitch looking for Taylor, who's on a hat-trick now. It's fizzled out. Let's make some changes just because, as I say, we've played very recently. Barbrook. Oh, there's no one that can come in for Barbrook. It's not ideal. You're going to have to just play on, my friend. Adigan's going to come off at Odesanya. Keeping it on attacking, because that's just the way we play. I might go balance for the last 10 minutes. Dorking trying to play it out quickly. Half an hour to go. They're still in this game. They're still in with a shout of winning the league if they can turn this around. It's out wide to Norville Williams. That's a lovely ball through, and it's a good save by Haig again. Corbett is very tired. Barbrook is very tired, but I don't know what to do. Maybe Long King can go there. And I won't risk splitting up our centre-back partnership, but Ben Tompkins, who is a centre-back, can't play left-back, but he's going to go there anyway. And Lepsil's going to come off for Clark. And I'm going to say to the team, or these players coming on, that putting the pressure on them. Changes haven't been made yet, but we've still got possession here. Hinchelwood out wide to Barzy. Will we get a highlight? Lapsil. Nice ball into Lowell Taylor. Hinchelwood picks up the pieces. Odesanya. Nice ball into Hinchelwood. And he's hit the bar. Now you can't really see me. It's too dark. That might be a good thing. Is that too bright? I can't get the lighting right. Never mind. Just a few minutes to go. One more sub to make. Castiglione is tight. Hinchelwood is tired. We're going to bring on Barham again. I can't make any more subs. I've done all my subs. What am I talking about? I am rusty. We've had a 2.2 XG in this game. We deserve to win. I've still got it on attacking. Maybe shouldn't be doing that. I mean, if they equalise, then I definitely should be doing that. But here goes Lowell Taylor. Oh, he's been tackled. That was not great, to be honest. Win it back, guys. Win it back. Keep going. Oh, no. Oh, it's another overhead kick. What on earth is going on here? Is that something to do with a new patch? Are there too many overhead kicks? Or is there one particular player in Dorking Wanderers who has a trait for overhead kicks? It's possible, I suppose. Is that a trait on FM? Overhead kicks? I think it is. Attempts overhead kicks. I think that's one. Oh, wow. Barzy brilliantly rolled the ball over. Here's Remy round the back. Lowell Taylor on a hat-trick. He's killed the game off. We needed that. Because they have a guy that keeps attempting overhead kicks. We needed a third. It's a good ball in, but in the end, it was a defensive header that gifted us or Remy an opportunity, and then Lyle Taylor slotted it into the bottom right-hand corner. Hat-trick for Lyle Taylor. He's coming alive at the end of the season when we need him. Crunch time. So it is the last match of today's episode. Thank you for watching up to this point. If you can leave a like, that would be much appreciated. So we are top of the table, 3 points clear of Bath City, 4 points clear of Worthing, today's opponents. We've got a bit of breathing space. If we can win again, that would be huge. Huge. And I have made one change. Yes, Remy has come in on the left. Corbett's moved to the right. No, 2 changes. Odesanya has come in for Adigan as well. Here we go. That's the lineup. And that's Worthing's lineup. Means nothing to me. Might mean something to you, those of you that watch National League South football, or happen to be from Worthing, or happen to be a Worthing fan, or all of the above. Off we go then. Let's get it. I don't know if that button was working. Let's go with that. Defenders, bash. And the trees are still shaking. They seem to just do this weird flashing thing. I don't know why, but they do. Maybe it's my game. Maybe it's my computer again. Well, it's been a good 2 games. Can we make it 3 in a row? Let's find out. Off we go. We're in white. We're away from home again against Worthing, who I think in real life are towards the top of the table. Remy, back post, Hinchelwood. Oh, headed away. That would have been a cracking start to the match. Oh, Remy's done well. We're back on the ball. Hinchelwood this time. Oh, that was a pretty decent header from the edge of the box. What a name this is, by the way. Absolutely love it. Babalola. Where's he from? Nigeria. They've also got a triple-barreled name. I mean, I love a double-barreled name. I have one myself. But triple-barreled? Incredible. Here we go then. There's not been much happening in the first half an hour of this match, but we are on the attack and Remy does brilliantly, and then that was an odd ball, but Corbett's picked up the pieces. Ronan back to Corbett, hits it to the back post. What happened there? Offside. That's a shame. Free kick to Worthing, 10 minutes till half time. And it's whipped in, good header away, but they're still on the ball and it's knocked well over the bar. And now we've got a free kick in a fairly dangerous position, which Remy is going to knock in. Why is my assistant telling me to tell my striker to shoot less? This makes no sense. Another offside. This has been quite a poor game, hasn't it? Let's demand more. Suppose an away draw against Worthing would be a good result, I think. But they've got possession here, looking to open the scoring. Oh no, it's down the wing, Burgess. Oh, skips past his man. It's 1-0. Spong with the goal. That's another great name. I guess it's Spong. Was it Sponge without a G? Without an E? It's got a G. Spong. Jack Spong. And we're going to have to come from behind today if we want to get any points. Another highlight. It's picked up towards the end of this half. And here goes Barbrook charging down the wing. It's a delightful cross, but it's headed away again. And Worthing looking to make it 2 before the half-time whistle. Oh no, this guy's got pace. He's going all the way. It's a good save and probably a poor shot. We need to wake my players up. I'm going to say that one. And to the attackers, you've not been good enough, and I'm going to make an attacking change at fullback. Barbrook's not played particularly well. We're going to bring on Barzy out of position as a left-sided wing-back. There we go. And any other changes required? Hinchelwood's been disappointing in this episode. We're going to leave it at that for now. And trust in the tactic that has served us well in the last couple of matches and before that as well. Back in early December when I was actually playing this game. Do we demand more again or fire up? Maybe demand more. Oh, I don't think I clicked it in time. Here come Worthing with a short corner. Oh no, it's the triple-barreled man. And it's deflected in off one of their players and it's 2-0 and I think this is all over. This was going to be a tough match, but we haven't turned up today, which is a shame. Corbett's going to come off for Castiglione. I'm going to move Odesanya back there. I'm going to bring Adigan on. We're going to go a bit more attacking. He's going to... Why can't I move him? What? This is broken. It won't let me move. What? Am I doing something wrong? Oh, both. Maybe I have to do it here. Ah, yeah. I guess I have to do it there rather than the combined view. We'll go with that then. And any more changes? Oh, Ronan's having a dreadful game at right back. Well, there's no one that can really come on. Barsey could go to right back. We could just swap them round, I suppose. What on earth have I done here? Something's broken. Oh, I've confused matters. Oh, it's on both. So if I just do that, and then I do that, that fixes it? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know anymore. The game is a bit alien to me. I was struggling to get to grips with the game prior to having a massive break, and now I've returned to this game that I'd only half got used to. We're going to go very attacking. Lyle Taylor's had a poor day today. We're going to throw on Barham for him. Maybe the matches have caught up with us a bit. Any other changes? There's no other attacking. Let's just rest Long King and bring on Appiah. 15 minutes to try and get back into this. Let's encourage the lads. Well, it was a positive start to this video, ending with disappointment, but hopefully we'll still be top of the table going into the last few matches of the season. And as I say, hopefully we'll have the opportunity to live stream the last few matches of this first season and finally complete the season on FM26. But it's been a bad day at the office. And we dropped a second. We're back below Bath City after beating them in that first match. That's really annoying. And look! Oh, we're back where we started despite winning those first two matches. But that's Football Manager. That's real life football. That's life. I'm still positive. It was an away defeat against one of the strong teams in this division. It's not too bad. So let's just look at the table. It is very close, but Bath City must have won pretty big in that last match. In their last one, yeah. Well, Hornchurch 2-0 win. This is gonna be a. Look, I mean, we're only 3 points above 6th place. The 7 teams get into so first place automatically promoted. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh all go into the playoffs. So we're only 6 points above 7th place, and the team just outside the playoffs is only 8 points below us. So yeah, it really could change very quickly. Next 3 matches then, well, the last few matches of the season, in fact. Dover, where are they in the table? Why is there no easy way to see which position they're in without having to click on them? It should say here. Where are they? They are 20. Okay, so that should be a win. And then Chippenham. I can't be bothered to click on all of them. Enfield, Dagenham and Redbridge, Maidenhead, Chesham, and the last game of the season, Eastbourne Borough. I feel like it's a fairly... Yeah, so we've got Enfield, Dover, a few teams towards the bottom, mid-table teams. Dagenham and Redbridge are towards the top, so that's going to be a tough one. What a season this is. Like, this season in real life would be amazing, wouldn't it? Look how tight. This is what you want from football. Seasons to go the distance at the bottom and the top. That's what you want. That's exciting football. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've clicked on this video after all this time of me being away once again, then I really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be able to live stream the rest of the season for you soon.